Hey there guys, and welcome back to the BooKoo challenge run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses, where today we are heading straight into the Bandit Keith battle. And we'll see how it goes today. The deck has been really reliable and really powerful thus far after all of the changes. We are so far undefeated on this side of the playthrough. Of course, we have faced the easier duelists, but I don't think that should detract from the power of our deck. We have done super well so far. So I'm very happy with what we have achieved so far. And we're going to just head straight into this duel today. So there is a shadow spell, which we can send Keith's way. And hopefully he's going to fall for the bait, which of course he is. It's going to make for a super weak cannon soldier. So that's a decent target for us. And we can build over the next 3 turns if we need to as well. Possibly we just send Shape Snatch in against it, because it is going to get a huge attack boost because Metal Zoa is an absolute machine. Pun absolutely intended. So yes, we'll take down this cannon soldier, 2,100 points of life point damage immediately. And yeah, not a bad start. And this isn't even our final form, Keith. Okay, so Barrel Dragon. Oh gosh, and that is going to destroy Shape Snatch. That's an issue. That's an issue. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's just move backwards. Let Barrel Dragon advance towards us, and then we'll have to deal with him with our Dark Magician on the next turn. I did not expect that. That's what I get for laughing the way that I did. Okay, so Barrel Dragon is going to go into defense mode. That's a strange play, if I, to say the least. Let's just strengthen up our Dark Magician. We didn't have to use both Dark Energies, but I figure we may as well. And get rid of Barrel Dragon. I do love the artwork on Barrel Dragon so much more with, without the magical cannons that we got in the censored art version. It actually makes him a really cool machine deck leader. I think that would possibly be what I would go for if I were to make a machine deck. Either that or Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon is also really cool. But I have an affinity for dragons. Okay, so we can actually on the next turn summon a Cosmo Queen. So I think we wait for that. We'll drop down Diane Keto. Send in our Dark Magician. Basically, we're going to want to bombard this guy as much as we can, I think. So let's just move across this way. We will create a Cosmo Queen and attack in on whatever this card is. Let's hope that it's not a trap. So it is a Metal Zoa, a very powerful Metal Zoa, but Cosmo Queen can deal with it. Because she's a cheesy, cheesy girl. Awesomely done. And her model is so cool as well. Like, I'd love to get one to be a deck leader as well for Spellcasters. She is really awesome. So yeah, so very, very cool. And Keith is in a bit of trouble, I think. So yeah, he's just gonna sit back basically. There's nothing that he can do. So I think for safety purposes, we can just move Cosmo Queen here to see if that is a trap. So it isn't. It's simply a mechanical chaser. And I think we're going to have another sub 5-minute duel here, guys. So Dark Magician will attack in on Metal Zoa. And that is duel done. The Dark Spellcasters are taking these guys down. Cosmo Queen has been promoted. So yeah, I'm sorry that that they have gotten so powerful. Are we going to get another Dark Hole here, possibly? Yeah, I'm sorry that the deck has gotten so powerful at this point. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Okay, so we're not going to get another Dark Hole. It's a lot of fun, but I'm worried that it's making the duels a little bit boring to watch. I hope you guys are enjoying the overpoweredness that we managed to get from the BooKoo starter deck at the very least. So, there we go. Obtained a Rose card. So we'll go up against Necromancer next. With his Pumpkin King of Ghosts deck. So yeah, so let's take him on. See if he has an answer for the wrath that is the Dark Spellcasters and Spirit of the books. So we do have some dark terrain that we can play on this side as well, which is nice for the movement boost if we need it. Not very much useful in our hand at this point, unfortunately. So he's going to move across to his right now, I believe. He likes to do that play. So he's instantly going to play Dark Hole, and Mesmeric Control is out of here. Oh well, worse things have happened. So we do have a Skull Knight that we can actually just play immediately. Maybe we'll drop Dark Hole first, just to see what we get on the next turn, because if we can draw, I mean, there's always a chance, it's like a 10% chance that we'll draw a Dark Elf, because we do have 3 left in the deck. Maybe a little less than 10%. Oh, and there we go. The odds are in our favor. So yeah, super powerful Cosmo Queen. She can attack in on whatever this card is that he has. So 4,000 attack. We can move our Spirit of the Winds across here so that she keeps the boost. Maybe we don't. Yeah, let's just do that. I forgot that she's not going to get the terrain boost. So whatever this is, hopefully we'll attack in on our Cosmo Queen, because he obviously doesn't know what it is. So we will get this beautiful Yami terrain change, 4,500 attack. And yeah, Patrician of Darkness is not going to deal too well with that. Awesome. So already 2,500 life points worth of damage. We'll just advance Cosmo Queen. Okay, so Spellbinding Circle. That's fine. She's done her job already, and that's already 3,400 is a decent amount of attack. Or 3,900 now that we've moved in on that. And we can create, or start creating Spirit of the Books as well. So let's do this. We may as well Megamorph the first one. And then start strengthening it with our BooKoos. So yeah, not too bad. Because I think that he's going to basically stay in this corner in any case. So we might want to move our Spirit of the Books away from that so that he doesn't destroy it. We do have a Shadow spell that we can play. So I'm going to do that. And then on the next turn we can start to strengthen Spirit of the Books as well. So yeah, so let's do that. No need to rush it. Okay, so that's going to be a nice weak Shadow Ghoul now that we can target. 1,600 attack. So we can actually, I don't know what this is, but I assume it's a monster. So maybe we just strengthen Skull Knight and attack in on the Shadow Ghoul. Why not? Yeah, because he doesn't have a trap, and that's going to be game, set, and match. Cool, another duel done in less than 10 minutes. We've done 2 duels. Beautiful stuff. Necromancer is done. We can get another Spellbinding Circle out of this. Okay, so we won't. We'll get Patrician of Darkness. Do we try and line up a 3 in a row? And we screw it up. So let's go for the Spellbinding Circle, and we miss again. This is what I get because I was gloating in the last video that I was getting so much better on my 3 in a rows, and now I don't manage to get a single Spellbinding Circle, let alone a 3 in a row. It's fine. So yeah, so we are eligible for another Reincarnation. So you guys know how this goes. I'm going to head into the deck. I'm going to do a Reincarnation. I don't really know what we actually need at this point. Maybe just powerful trap cards. So again, we'll just go for something with a high deck cost. and then yeah, see what we can get. Maybe we reincarnate one of these Skull Knights that we have extra and see what we get. I'm gonna do a nice jump for you guys, and then we'll see what we get after that. So hang tight, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys after the jump. Okay guys, so I decided to not do the Skull Knight. I figured that it was worth it to just keep 4 copies of that, so I used something that was easily obtainable. So I reincarnated Red Eyes Black Dragon, and we managed to get ourselves 2 Shadow of Eyes as well as a Dark Piercing Light. So that's going to be really awesome to keep enemy cards in attack position if we have something really powerful out on the field. So I'm not really sure what to take out at this point. I mean, maybe we take out Cursebreaker, although it is nice to have, and it does take up really no deck cost at all. I don't want to take out any of our monsters at this point. Maybe we take out Invisible Wire, because generally if something has 3000 or below at this point, we want to attack in on that. We don't want it to be reduced, or we don't want it to be destroyed. So we can then bring in a Shadow of Eyes. Maybe we take out Yami, because we are able to create dark terrain anyway with Cosmo Queen, so we actually don't really need Yami in our deck at this point. Or do we take out Copycat? Oh man, I don't know. I'm suffering from too many good cards syndrome here. So yeah, let's maybe take out Yami, because it's kind of null and void with us having Cosmo Queen availability in the deck. So I mean, maybe we'll regret that. Then we can bring in another Shadow of Eyes, and then I don't know if having 2 Shadow of Eyes is overkill or not. And then we do have another Dark Piercing Light that we can make use of. Actually, I'm worried about our deck cost at this point, so let me head out. Maybe it might actually be better to keep 1 Shadow of Eyes and have 2 Dark Piercing Lights. I think that's maybe the better play. So we've got 1214 deck cost. The only person left to take on is Labyrinth Ruler, and we are just below the deck cost requirements for him. I think it's more worth it for us to have a single Shadow of Eyes and have 2 Dark Piercing Lights. So let's do that. Because as long as we have 1 Shadow of Eyes on the field, we're basically okay, unless they have something like Royal Decree, which I mean the last boss of this run does have. But for now, we can run like this. We can see how the synergy goes and see if it helps us out. I do think that our deck is getting pretty OP. I mean, it has been pretty OP for a while, but it's a lot of fun. So yeah, Labyrinth Ruler it is. And if anything, we might... yeah, so this is going to now be 1-2. This is the 3rd duel of this episode. And then possibly in the next episode, we will take on Richard, as well as the final boss of the game. So immediately we're going to move across to this side of the field. We can pop down Shadow of Eyes already, which is amazing. And we don't want to flip that up. And we'll see what Wall Shadow wants to do. So... okay, so we have already got a Skull Knight, which is awesome. We'll pop down Magic Jammer just in case he plays any magic cards as well. I don't really know this guy's deck too much. I haven't played too much against him. So the unfortunate thing is that the meadow is going to decrease our spellcasters. So we can send a Widespread Ruin up towards this card that has been strengthened. We basically want to get a Cosmo Queen down so that we're able to lay down Yami terrain. Okay, so this is a bit of an issue because he is now sending a card towards our Shadow of Eyes, which might be a problem. So let's just move our Shadow of Eyes if we can. We can send a Tears of the Mermaid down here as well. So we're going to want to corner his deck leader in. I mean, Shadow of Eyes should do its job. So he is going to bring that card back. So Widespread Ruin is going to destroy whatever card that was. I'll have a look and see what that is. So yeah, Shadow of Eyes is going to keep his cards in defense, or in attack mode rather. So it wasn't anything powerful. So that was an absolute waste, unfortunately. I mean, I felt like it was worth the risk. So yeah, then we'll send a Spellbinding Circle up here. And where do we want to move our deck leader to? We can actually just keep our deck leader right here. And we'll see what happens with these trap cards. So it's a Kageningen. It's going to be a super weak Kageningen. Spellbound for a turn as well. Fiend Sword, Spellbound for a turn too. And they're not going to be able to move these cards into... Well, he's not going to be able to move these cards into defense in any case. So I may just create Skull Knight and just attack in with it. I know that it doesn't have a terrain boost at this point. Oh, and he does weaken us too. So he does weaken Spellcasters, which sucks for us. But as soon as we're able to create a Cosmo Queen and create the army terrain, we're in a pretty good position. So either way, Kageningen is not going to be able to do much against this. So we do have Dark Elf available. I know that we used the Dark Energy, but we may as well just do this fusion in any case. It's gonna help us out pretty decently, and we can then just attack in with Cosmo Queen. Do a tremendous amount of life point damage. So 3,400 points. Cosmo Queen, and that's even with his deck leader weakening us as well. So, yep, happy with that. I didn't realize that. Does Kageningen not take life point damage? Oh yeah, life point damage reduced to 0. So, yeah, that is what it is. That's okay, we can deal with that. Then we can actually start creating Spirit of the Books. That's a decent play at this point, because it doesn't get weakened by the meta terrain. So we can do that and start attacking in with Spirit of the Books down that way. And if we move in like this, then Cosmo Queen's going to keep the attack boost from our deck leader. And that Fiend Sword can't go into defense mode in any case. So yeah, very, very nice. So we can pop down BooKoo. Actually, what I should have done is just fused Niwatori with this BooKoo, but oh well. Once again, worse things have happened. Yeah, we're not going to want to do that right now. I mean, eventually he might end up running over his own cards, which will be fairly okay. So yeah, so we can fuse... Yes, we can fuse these two. Creates another Spirit of the Books. We can use Dark Pendants on the next turn, actually. On our Cosmo Queen. And yeah, we'll just keep strengthening Spirit of the Books as much as we can. And yeah, we can strengthen up Cosmo Queen on the next turn with our Black Pendant. So let's see what we have available to us. Oh, another BooKoo. So actually we just... Oh, maximum number of monsters on the field. That's not a problem at all. Drop down another BooKoo, make the Spirit of the Books even stronger. So we now got 4,200 Spirit of the Books bearing down on a Fiend Sword that cannot defend. Lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Yeah, maybe we do this so that we can rather attack in with Spirit of the Books and save our Cosmo Queen. Because with it dropping down to 2,400 attack in the meadow, that doesn't help us out all that much. So yeah, Spirit of the Books can attack in on Fiend Sword. Nice and useful. What do we have in our hand, actually? Not too much. Let's just bring our deck leader more across to this side and start sending the black pendants down to our Cosmo Queen. And end it like that. 2 Spirit of the Books flanking his forces. You'd love to see it. We can just, yeah, let's Dark Piercing Light this. So we can see what our Spirit of the Books are attacking into. We don't want those to be traps, obviously. Oh, and they're not. They're green Kappas, so it's actually great that we did that, because he's not going to be able to change his attack and defense into what our Spirit of the Books was. So we could have created some very scary monsters, but luckily we did not. And there we go. Beautiful. Love to see it. Another victory for BooKoo and the Spellcasters. So yeah, so we can go for, I don't know which one we go for. Okay, none of them actually, because I screwed that up. So we'll get all 3 cards, but we won't get a single 3 in a row. And that about does it for today's episode. So that's another 3 duelists in quick succession. So Labyrinth Ruler is going to give us the 7th Rose card. And we are then going to have to take on Richard in the next episode. And to be fair, he's got a lot of meadow on that field, but I do think that we're going to be able to take him down without too much of a worry. So I'm going to do a save right here, and we will do that in the next episode. And possibly we're going to take on the big bad straight after, depending on how quick that duel goes. So thank you very much, guys, for watching today's episode. I really do appreciate you. If you have watched this far and you are not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Please subscribe. Click that subscribe button so that you get notified of my videos, if you did enjoy them, of course. And yeah, please keep supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. And until next time, bye for now.